We're about to leave New York State and enter into Vermont. When I think of Vermont, I think of maple trees. Although I think the best maple syrup I've had yet was from Michigan, but Vermont is known for maple syrup. We're looking for a place to go swimming. It's hot today and we've been driving for several days and it's, I think, time to swim. Such a beautiful part of America. Just, I don't know, such a variety of different trees and landscape, and I don't know, I just really like it. The humidity I could do without. You know, Colorado has awesome climate. It's nice and dry, but really beautiful here.
All right, guys, we're here. This looks like an old railroad here. They've taken the ties up, but look at this, all the way down.
I hear the water.
I don't know, it looks a bit rocky here. All right, so the thing about this river is there's rocks everywhere. There's nothing soft to walk on. It's all big rocks, small rocks. It's no sand at all. So I think my feet are already bruised. And it looks like my children are in need of, look at Ashton's in need of serious help here. Ashton! So the kids have been wanting to go to a river for a long time. Well, here we are.
Wow, this is pretty cool. It's pretty strong. Yeah, come on! Thank you for saying that.
So a tip to the traveler out there, if you're gonna come to a river like this with tons of rocks, don't leave your sandals on the shore, wear them. Because my feet were getting cramped up. Look at these kids, can't even walk.
So my first experience in Vermont started out to be a very exciting, very beautiful place, but that quickly changed by the locals. Where are we? Bennington, Vermont area, and I think the people here are probably the rudest I've ever met in all of my travels in my entire life.
Well, we did meet the first couple that told us about where to swim.
Right.
They seem very nice.
They seem nice. A lady was watching us turn around in her house. You know, we waved to her and she of course didn't wave back, which, okay, she doesn't have to wave. But she quickly gets on the phone with the police once we parked and accused us of dumping our sewer, which we of course would never do. So the police officer comes out, doesn't smell any sewer, doesn't see any sewer, and is like, okay, whatever. Well, then we got cussed out by some other people that also accused us of dumping sewer.
All right, guys, so a few different people who have said they're locals around here and that they know, they're convinced that we dumped this, but I was looking at it. So this is what they're saying is dumped. They think that's toilet paper, but a closer look, first of all, it doesn't stink at all. So a closer look, and then there's some kind of like caulking or some kind of white stuff right there.
Within our first hour being here, the police were called on us. We were cussed out by 3 different people, and pretty much chased off. So it's been kind of a disappointing experience. And, you know, when I was first coming into Vermont, I was like, you know, I could really live here. This is such a beautiful place. Like, I could picture myself settling down here. But, like, the people, I don't know if they've just been locked in their house too long, and they're like a dog that's been, you know, poked at and irritated and harassed so long that they're like about to snap at the first person they see that isn't from here. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'll tell you this. If we don't wake up here in America and that is the reason that they're acting that way, and they're just not always like that, but they're under so much stress from this COVID junk, that we're under the greatest deception probably the world has ever known. And this whole idea that we are being attacked and we're all into this together, you know, we got to stick together as Americans, and, you know, actually the whole world needs to stick together. That's a bunch of baloney. There's another agenda to turn everyone on each other and cause chaos and disruption in this country. And honestly, we've seen it firsthand. People are ready to kill each other over the simplest, stupidest little things. So we went and investigated the sewer that was dumped. It's like somebody's cardboard that they shot backed up out of like their basement. I don't know.
And those of you who are RVers out there know that sewer
poop stinks. Doesn't matter how long it's been there, poop stinks.
It had no smell at all.
It's just really sad. And I tried to encourage them not to accuse people without like really investigating, knowing the facts. Don't just like be hostile to people.
But wouldn't you feel really bad if you were wrong? Wouldn't you feel really bad if you were wrong?
No, not at all.
They were like on fire and there was no putting them out. Somebody decided that they were going to turn off our generator, and not just once, but 3 times.
What happened is, so we get back to the bus, these people we passed walking to the bus, and he turns off the generator. I'm like, oh, that's weird. It turns off right when we get back. And then
But you didn't know he turned it off.
No, Ethan was outside when it went off, so then he comes in, he's like, I think someone turned off our generator. So then he goes and restarts it, and then I see the guys over here by his truck, and then he goes and walks over, starts walking over here, so I rush out there, and then he opens the back of the bus, and I'm like, excuse me, and then he goes and just turns around and walks the other way.
If there's anything I could encourage people in doing right now is love each other more. You know, go out and do something friendly. You know, be happy. If you're not happy, find out a way that you can be happy. You know, I find my peace and joy in Jesus, and you know, I've tried other things. I've tried drugs. I've tried all these other avenues, you know, entertainment. A lot of people are stuck on entertainment right now to find happiness. It's not going to happen. And, you know, but I do know there's peace, there's joy, there's understanding in Jesus. And so, you know, I really actually, my heart, I think in this moment should be to pray for those ladies and the man, and just you know, forgive them. So if you're watching, I forgive you for being rude. And so hopefully the day hasn't ended, and hopefully our experience in Vermont will be much better.